Hi my friends, and welcome to this little meeting, this little video I'm making now just to connect with all of you and to have a little talk about what's going on in life right now. So, as I've said so many times before, we're living in incredible times on Earth with great changes and great challenges for many of us, and sometimes it can feel like the ship that we're sailing on is sinking and we're in very rough oceans, and sometimes the sailing becomes more smooth. So my message with these videos is really very basic, really, and it is just to remind you of your own unique beauty and special being. So I think that's really my main message, to realize that you're not so small and you're not insignificant and you're not just a little piece of the puzzle that has to just fit in. That actually these times on Earth are wishing you to take your bit of the puzzle, your piece of the puzzle, and take it out of the puzzle and create a new puzzle. So to not feel that we have to live in a certain way, we have to think in a certain way, and we just have to confine to whatever's going on around us and just believe what people say around us. This time on Earth is really we are to learn to stand on our 2 feet and realize that we really have all the answers within us, and that life can be lived in many ways, and that there's no real wrong way of living life. And to really start to listen deeply within to our own hearts. What does my heart say? What is right for me? Should I say no, or should I say yes to whatever's being asked by me? And to really honor whatever you feel is right for you, so that you become more and more authentic in this world, because that's where your beauty and your special being gets to shine forth. So we have become so used to just following certain ways of thinking, certain rules, and we can see now how society is really falling apart, and many institutions that we used to believe in and feel safe being a part of are really just dissolving or just not working anymore. And so we really, if we don't do it ourselves, we're forced to start to really ask ourselves what's right for me, instead of just doing what everyone else is doing. And to really recognize our own magnificence, that we hold within us the greatest of the greatest, and that we never become more special than anything else, but who we are is truly magnificent. On the deepest level, we are endlessly magnificent, and we never die. So we are immortal in our true nature, in our spiritual selves. We just keep going on, and we are on this planet right now for an experience that is very challenging for many of us, where we're actually awakening in our bodies, which I've mentioned before, that beforehand, when you were to awaken as we are now, you would have to leave the body, because we become so highly vibrational, we become so fine in our energy system that we couldn't be in the physical body. But what's special on Earth now is that we're going to stay in our physical body and awaken. And this is this is really difficult and it's never happened before. So if you sometimes feel completely exhausted, you just feel you don't know what's going on, and you just maybe more or less want to give up, just allow the feeling to be there, because it is huge what we're going through. So if you're tired, let yourself be tired. And I know from myself how I can feel so many different things, and often the ego wants to go in and fix it, just make it go away. And we can help ourselves in different ways to feel better physically. But a huge part of this process is to just really accept what's going on right now, the way we feel. And as I've said so many times before, whatever emotion comes up, just allow it to be there, and to not fear it, or to judge it as something wrong. So in that way we get to become really friendly towards ourselves, and we get to feel more and more comfortable in this world, and we get to realize that we have to stop pushing ourselves. So we're going somewhere, and who knows where we're going. We are changing day by day, and we can't look into some people can look into the future, but you can't really see it because it's unique for each and every one of us. But the best way to really shape our future and make it really beautiful is to really be in the now and embrace the now exactly as it is, and honor the now. So just leave all our judgment behind, and allow ourselves to be who we are, to feel how we feel, and realize that when we really embrace ourselves and honor ourselves that way, we come into balance more and more, on a physical level, on a mental level, on all levels. We feel a well-being more and more, because often the reason why we're not feeling well is because we're pushing ourselves, or we have something that needs to be acknowledged, that just wants to come up to the surface and be acknowledged. So we can be tired for days. We can feel like our lives are a mess for days, maybe for weeks. And when we really just surrender to the feeling, we realize it's not so dangerous, and it's really just a part of life. So and to see the beauty, to feel the beauty of just being so kind to ourselves. So this is a transition period, and it can feel very, very unstable. So allowing the unstableness, the big waves of the ocean, to just throw our little boat around, and to keep reminding ourselves that we will stay afloat, because we really can't. On a deep level, we really can only stay afloat because we are indestructible. So to come into that feeling that I'm okay, no matter what's going on in my life, I am okay, and I will always be okay. So this is really living a life of love, love towards ourselves, love towards life, and this deep trust, having this deep trust that I'm being taken care of. And when I have the energy to comfort someone and be of service to them, I will do that. But if I need it all myself for a period of time, that's okay. So, as I've said many times before, the greatest thing we can really do is to be well ourselves, to make sure that we look after ourselves. And it might take days, weeks, months, years for us to be in this process of just taking care of ourselves. And one day we will have healed so much that we have a lot to give. And it can be in all sorts of different ways that we get to serve others. So it's important also to not, and I can struggle with that myself. I feel I want to do so much, and really I'm being reminded, just rest and relax and look at the flowers, listen to the birds, and have the feeling that life is good. Life is good. Life is beautiful, and so am I. Right here where I am, lying in my couch. So that's really my message for you today. Life is beautiful, and so are you. So that was a little thing for today. And I send you all my love, right where you are. So take care. I'll see you next time.